Good day, coolant controllers. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Half-Life Blue Shift. It's episode 8 of Blue Shift. Thanks for tuning in. We're still on chapter 6, Power Struggle, where we've got to, I guess, reactivate some power stuff down here so we can, what is it? Recharge a power cell so we can use it to power the teleporter to get us the hell out of here. Of course. Oh! I think I heard it shooting at us before I saw it shooting at us. Little bull squid down there. Got it. Yeah, so the, we need to activate some power so we can get a portable power cell to charge teleporter that'll get us supposedly the hell out of Black Mesa. Supposedly. Let's hit the switches since they're here. And they've gone from red to green, as I always say. Green is good. That's what you want. You want a good... I mean, even if auxiliary power status is still off. Unless they're still... activating? I'm not entirely sure. Oh. Now all the lights are going green. That sounds active. I guess they couldn't be activated until they were in some coolant. Otherwise they would, like, explode. There we go. It was taking its time. So we can swing back round. Oh, that's right, everything's still on fire. See, it's a lot more unnerving when you're going to it as opposed to away from it. The flames coming out of the pipes. It does feel like it's cutting down on the angle a lot. Just gotta be very careful sneaking by. And can we get by this way? No. Ah, balls. Went all this way for nothing. Yeah, there's no way through either. This way. Crap. Alright, we gotta go back the other way. There's gotta be a way through a window. I mean, that's what you get for... Well, I mean... I guess I could... do that? Nope. I don't want to walk all the way around. No, again. Oh, no, wait. I get 2, right? Ah. There. How does one... Oh, this way? There we go. I knew I'd figured it out eventually. Now the question is, if I fall into the drink this time, do I get electrocuted or do I get poisoned? Well, we're not going to find out either way. So now... Now where the hell do I go? Because I was supposed to still charge, I was supposed to still charge a power cell. Oh wait, this thing didn't work last time. There we go. That's what all the red lights are doing. Oh, and it comes up on a slant as well. It's not on hydraulics, it's sort of on, like, gears and stuff. It just kind of motors its way up along this. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. I mean, it keeps all the equipment out of the way. Now, I mean, granted, who the hell would be going... There's no way across that, so... If they lift us up... Actually, that's just inefficient design is what that is. Oh, that was the scientist at the start of the chapter that was being chased by Vortigaunt. Now he ain't gonna be in Half-Life 3. I have been slacking. I've been slacking on my use of that catchphrase in this LP. And that's another way we've been earlier. And that door gets us back to the start here. Alright. Alrighty. Insert payload. Oh, he's still alive.
I was hoping you'd show up. You have to get this power cell charged and back up to Dr. Rosenberg. I'd help, but I'm hurt pretty bad. You can probably push the power cell through the fence into the charging station behind me. Let me see if I can get out of the way.
I wouldn't move if... Well, I should have saved. He won't be in Half-Life 3 for this guy, because he ain't gonna be in Half-Life 3. Can we move him out of the way? You're still in the way. Can I have your helmet? Armor? I know I'm at full armor, but... Alright, so we gotta move the power cell. Gotta move the power cell into the power cell charging station behind him. Oh, we gotta slide it in the side there. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. Into the charging station. A quick charging station, I'm sure. Well, actually, there's probably room for an ambush. The fence usually doesn't let stuff through, so it might not be a bad spot to get ambushed. So that's gonna charge up. Waiting for trouble to... I should've... Wait. Oh, that was quick. And it's gone from red to green. Eat your heart out, Elon. That's how you do quick charging. That's the one thing, in living in Northern Ontario, I'm like... I think I've mentioned it one time in the past, like the nearest big city to me is like 3.5 hours drive away. I don't know how well a Tesla would do with, you know, a 300 plus kilometer drive. And I mean, you'd have to go there, you'd have to stop, recharge it, and then hope that it has enough of a charge to get you to the next big center, like Toronto, which would be another 3.5, 4 hours away. Payload accepted, that's good. Like I always say, green light is a good thing. Power cell delivery lift, so that's going up. I can't join. Okay, I guess I gotta go back to the other lift. Be careful in case more trouble is afoot. Oh yeah, we took that back down. Alright, we need that lift back up. There's the one thing I still haven't figured out in Half-Life is, what distance is too high for you to go down without, like, damaging yourself. Right? That's an important thing. Alright, we'll head back up. So, I mean, okay, it's 7-8 minutes from the, before we were at the end of the chapter, really. But, I mean, yeah. 2 chapters to go, so we'll see what Chapter 7 brings us. A leap of faith!
Calhoun, you did it! We've already begun preparing the device with the fresh power cell you sent up. This time, however, the process is going to be a bit more complex, so I'll need you to help me in the main room. Let's hurry. There's no time to waste.
Is it ever not complex? It looks like they've loaded in the new power cell there, and the boys are hard at work. Oh yeah, that would have delivered up here and they would have dragged it over. Yeah, okay. Go you didn't need me to help you there. And I believe this is the main room of which Rosenberg was speaking.
All right. I'll stay down here to monitor the system levels and direct the procedure. I need you to climb up to the control room and activate the main power. Once the process has started, you'll also need to release the damping locks each time the system has charged in order to open the displacement field. Don't worry, Mr. Calhoun. The process is simple, and I'll let you know when you need to do something.
Yeah, this sounds like it's going to go well. He pointed there, so I'm assuming that's the control room. So what we will do... Yeah, we're locked in, so the ladders looks like the way up.
What are you waiting for, Calhoun? Get up to the control room and locate the main power switch.
Control access. Oh, there's a thing down as well. The main
Hurry, Mr. Calhoun. We don't have very good. Stand by, Calhoun. Once the system is initialized, it'll take a few moments for the interpolating resonance coils to achieve focus.
So what goes wrong here? Because you know something's gonna go wrong. So we got to disabled?
Everything is looking up. Oh no. The primary coolant line has been ruptured. Calhoun, go to the valve located on the catwalk and release the pressure. Hurry, before the system overheats.
I saw the red light blinking from down there, so I'm assuming it's this one.
This is no time for games, Calhoun. If the secondary coolant pipes burst, the machine will explode. Now keep turning the crank until the pressure in the air is normal.
Okay. Oh, hang on. I got it. Oh, balls. I've got everything going wrong.
Fool, you've taken too long. Those reflection rotors are burning up. I can't shut it down.
Uh-oh. I think I did that wrong. So gotta go through this again?
All right. I'll stay down here to monitor the system levels and direct the procedure. I need you to climb up to the control room and activate the main power. Once the process has started, you'll also need to release the damping locks each time the system has charged in order to open the displacement field. Don't worry, Mr. Calhoun. The process is simple, and I'll let you know when you need to do something.
Yes, by calling me a fool. You're a dickhead. Anybody ever tell you you're probably a pretty shitty boss? You know, HR should probably have dealt with you ages ago. So we gotta flip this switch.
Waiting for Calhoun. Get up to the control room and locate the main power switch.
Bet you've got an...
Very good. Stand by, Calhoun. Once the system is initialized, it'll take a few moments for the interpolating resonance coils to achieve focus.
Well, we know we gotta get back over here, so we may as well. I assume you have an HR file like a mile long with complaints from other scientists and other employees having dealt with you. Because a people person you are.
Everything is looking up. Oh no. The primary coolant line has been ruptured. Calhoun, go to the valve located on the catwalk and release the pressure. Good. Now keep turning the crank until the pressure level reaches normal.
I had to take a little heat there. I had to take a little heat there in order to stay close to this. We're green, we're green, we're green.
Good work, Calhoun. That was close. The system has stabilized and the main capacitors are charging. When the main charge meter reaches full, I'll need you to open the displacement field from the control room.
So we're gonna come back over here. And maybe we can, when he says, we are going to push the displacement field dampening locks.
Okay, the system is fully charged. Throw the switch located at the window of the control room.
You mean that one?
There, the field is open. Go now, Walter.
It's more of a button than a switch.
Very good, Calhoun. I'll begin charging the system for the next teleport event.
Now I noticed it slowly charges up. I noticed when I got here that it that lit up. I didn't realize it slowly builds up. And so, see, I knew there was trouble coming. Okay. There's Marines.
All right, we've reached full charge again. Open the field, Calhoun.
Oh, so that's to go from blue light to yellow light. Who's next?
I'm going to go through next, but don't worry, Mr. Calhoun. I've set the system to automatically start the charging sequence once I've made it through. Just wait for the levels to reach full again and open the field like you've been doing.
Yeah, that sounds like it's gonna go perfectly well for me. Okay, I gotta wait for this to go. Oh, they're trying to break in. Balls. Faster, Doc.
All right, it's ready. Good luck, Mr. Calhoun. I'll see you on the other side.
Alright. It's charging. I gotta Bang! Let's go. Wait for this to go green. Got them. Oh, they've busted in through the door. Got them both. Let's hit this. Huzzah!
Calhoun, you've arrived. When you didn't come through right away, we thought that Oh no, there's something wrong here. Simmons, come look at Calhoun.
Why am I glowing?
He seems to be in some sort of resonance displacement.
Really? I couldn't tell. Alright, well, been here before. Oh.
Where are we taking this Freeman guy? Topside for questioning. What the hell for? We got him. Let's kill him now. And if they find the body? What body?
Seen that scene before.
Oh, thank God you made it. I was worried that a malfunction occurred at the last moment and you might have been caught in an infinite harmonic reflux. If that's the case, then you're lucky to be standing here. Then again, we're all lucky. Thanks to you, however, we were actually able to pull off this half-brained idea. We made it, Mr. Calhoun. We made it.
Oh, that's it, GG? Subject Calhoun, status out of range, no further comment. First one to actually get out of here in one piece without meeting up with the G-Man. That's it, Half-Life Blue Shift. In the books, in the pocket, out of sight. That was a shorter one. I can see why people might play this one first, just because it was considerably shorter than the Opposing Force expansion. And that one it took about 14 videos, and this one was done in 8. No big boss fights. I mean, even the grunts were pretty... You ran into 2 or 3, and even then they were relatively straightforward because they never really ended up on top of you. No, considering how much harder that Gearbox had made Opposing Force, this was a relatively simple and straightforward. I mean, this could even be like, other than the references to the other games, this, you could play before Half-Life, and it just seems like I don't want to say it seems like a giant tutorial relative to, Half-Life 1 and Opposing Force. I am a little disappointed it wasn't as hard as I thought it could be. Yes, I struggled at parts. Obviously, died a few times. But special thanks to Sega of America. That's interesting. Maybe they had a publishing deal on... Oh, wait, no. Well, no, I remember reading the story. Blue Shift was either part of or a result of a port to Dreamcast. That was the story. That's why they would thank Sega of America. No, that's why that was there. Okay, no, I had to... Sorry, it took me a second. I read into these things for little trivia tidbits like that. So, what did I end up thinking of this? As I was saying, a little easier than the other... Well, a lot easier than the other two. Especially... I was going to say especially... Half-Life 1, but especially not Blue Shift. This is Blue Shift, but especially Opposing Force. I think if you played the other two games, it's more of the same. Not that that's a bad thing. Not that that's a bad... maybe I should say if you played Half-Life 1, it was more of the same. Not that that's a bad thing. Had its moments, a few puzzles. A little more AI interaction, a lot more dialoguing with Rosenberg. I guess that sort of leads you into the Half-Life 2 series, where I understand that, you've got the best AI companion in video gaming I think I've read. So, I mean, I don't know. I have to play to find out. That is going to be coming up on the channel in the not too distant future. That's going to be this summer. I want to squeeze in Decay at some point. They haven't officially released it on PC. It was originally a PS2 exclusive. I want to see maybe. I want to see if maybe I can get a PS2 emulator running now on Windows 7. I assume I can. So if I can get a PS2 emulator running on Windows 7, maybe I'll play the original PS2 version of Decay. But it's something I want to do between now and when we do Half-Life 2. Every time I do one of these, I add in, it's like, between now and Half-Life 2, I want to play this. And between now and last time, I wrapped up Opposing Force with, between now and I get to Half-Life 2, I want to play Blue Shift. And now that I've done Blue Shift, between now and when I play Half-Life 2, I want to play Decay. What the hell am I going to cram in between Decay and Half-Life 2? I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get to Decay. I do this all the time, yeah. So no, this was fun. It's a nice long arc. You see all of what's happening, and I guess really I'm evaluating Blue Shift on its own really isn't fair. I know I'm kind of maybe the Half-Life and the expansions, even if the expansions that I've played are standalones. That yeah, there are pieces of the story they all build together to make this one coherent narrative, more or less, ignoring where did Race X come from and where did Race X go to. Ignoring that, yeah, it all kind of fits into one nice coherent narrative where everything kind of ties in and bounces off of each other. So that's a nice, neat little thing that Gearbox achieved with adding on the 2 expansions. But I think that will do it for Half-Life Blue Shift. Going to return to the Half-Life universe in the not-too-distant future. But of course, as always, there's more stuff coming up on the channel all the time. Right now, I'm still doing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 on Tuesdays, Wide Open Wednesdays. I believe we are just wrapping up on Carmageddon. And so you want to come back for what's next on Wide Open Wednesdays after that. It's not Carmageddon 2, but it is another very popular racing game with a 2 in it. Maybe you'll decipher that clue. And then here on Thursday, Friday, we've got StarCraft Brood War. Oh boy, that's supposed to be a challenge, so I'm looking forward to that one. I was expecting, you come off of Half-Life into this, and it's like, somebody else might think this is hard. For me, it's like coming off of StarCraft 1, this is like vacation. Then going into Brood War, this is probably an even bigger vacation. So, we'll see how that goes, but that's next week. But until we see you again, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on air, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr. And don't forget, you can check out more Half-Life and Blue Shift in the playlist there on the screen, in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.